Hey guys, it's Cash Kicks here and thank you for watching this video. Today I have a super cool video for you guys. I have a bunch of new pickups that I've made and that I'll be making money on even though I paid resell for them, and I'm going to teach you guys how to do it too. Super easy, but yeah, basically it's just teaching you guys how to make money on shoes that you paid resell for. And you guys better watch this video because it's not like you guys can go out and just buy any shoe for whatever price and you'll make money on it. That's not what I'm saying, but there is a way you can make money off of paying resell for sneakers. And so I'll be going over that and how I'm doing that, and I'll be showing you guys the new pickups I've made that I will be making money off of. But thank you guys so much for all the support recently. You guys have just been loving the channel, loving the videos, and I really appreciate it. I appreciate all the support. It means a lot. We hit 7,000 subscribers, which is awesome. We hit 400,000 views, and it's climbing fast. You guys are loving the mystery box videos and everything, and I really appreciate it. There will be a new mystery box video up next video, and it's the $200 Blazendary box, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, it just makes me want to make more videos for you guys. I want to make cooler videos for you guys. I'm trying to make really good stuff. Okay, so I got 4 new pairs of shoes in this video. One of them's not with me right now. It's actually with my dad, and I'll explain why. But I guess 3 pairs of shoes with me, but the one I have that's with my dad, I have here. It's a second pair. I'll explain it in a second, but basically, first pickup right here. Okay, so the first pickup comes in this crazy box. I'm sure you guys know what this is. If not, you will in a second. But basically, it's this crazy, like, massive plastic box, and it has this Concepts Nike SB tag on the top right there, and this like frozen, kind of cracked lid kind of thing. And inside of this massive container, we'll put it over there, there is this just normal Nike SB box, which is super cool. I love SB boxes. I think they're awesome. I think they look super great. But if you open it up, you can see we got the green Lobsters. These are fire. These are a size 8, and I actually got these in a package deal with the next shoe I'll be showing you guys. But I got these in a package deal, and I got them for a crazy steal in a Facebook group. The Facebook group I actually plugged, I want to say, maybe last video? No, 2 videos ago. But yeah, I got these in a Facebook group, and they were at a consignment store. I'm not sure which store, but they have the little size tag and price and everything under there, and it says $550, which is actually, as of right now, an insane price, because now these are like $990, $980, $1,000 depending on where you find them, and these go for a lot of money now. These jumped up in price a ton recently, but a super great shoe. I really want to keep these. I love these. Every time I pull these out of the box, I'm like, I like these more and more. It's this super nice, like, emerald green kind of color. I don't know if you guys can like really tell from the camera, but it's like this super nice, not like forest green, but not like olive. It's like this like shiny, not even shiny, but like this really nice like middle ground between forest green and olive, and I love it. It's so nice. I used to have a pair of Kyrie's that exact color, and I loved those, but yeah, and it has this like olive kind of looking swoosh with the olive laces and a bunch of other replacement laces, as well as the bands, like the, you know, lobster band things around the front. Has like bright pink, black, and then purple laces, and then it has the gray band and the navy band. I believe it's navy. Yeah, navy band, which is really cool. So all the little accessories, you know, these always come with a ton of accessories. I forgot to mention it has like these lime green hits on the bottom, as well as that like lime green lobster pattern on the insole, or like not insole, but like, I guess, yeah, insole too, but lining also, which is super nice. I love that pattern. So yeah, I really am a huge fan of these, as you guys can tell. But they're just so expensive. I don't know if I could, you know, bring myself to keep them, because, yeah, they're just so expensive and they're going for so much money. But yeah, I'll put them over there, and I got those in a package deal with this shoe right here. And as you can tell right here, you have this, like, massive mango colored box. I love the box for this. It's super nice, but it's so hard to open. It's, like, it takes forever to slide open. And it's really heavy. It's a super heavy shoe, and just box in general. But get it open. There we go. Ooh, hit my hat. We'll put it over there, and on top we have this nice little like tote bag kind of thing. Really cool material, like black tote bag. It's this really interesting like mesh material. I don't even know how to describe it, but it seems pretty heavy duty. So we'll put that in the lid over there. And if you open up this mango colored wrapping, that may not be the actual color. I just call it mango because that's kind of what it reminds me of. Sorry, the camera died, so if like the angle or like lighting is different, I apologize. But basically, in this crazy tinfoil, not tinfoil, but like plastic aluminum looking wrapping, we have the Air Fear of Gods in the sale colorway. These are fire. These are awesome. I know you guys have seen these before for sure. Yeah, super nice shoe, really clean. It's a great looking color. I don't know if you guys can tell from there, but it's a super nice color. It's not like a white, but not quite a cream. It's almost kind of like an eggshell kind of color. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's a very nice color, and I feel like if you wore this with like a really bright, crazy outfit, it would really tone it down nicely and be a really nice complementary piece. So, I really am debating whether to keep these or not along with the green lobsters. It'll be so tough to sell these, but I'll be able to make so much money if I do sell these. But yeah, comment down below what you think I should keep or sell. Keep these, keep the green lobsters, sell these, sell the green lobsters, or I could just keep both or sell both. Whatever you think I should do, comment down below. But it's a super nice shoe, as you can tell. They paid really nice attention to detail. The material on this like toe box is really nice, and there's a 3M little toe cap. And the zipper on the back is a cool little touch, because otherwise it'd be like impossible to get on your foot. Also, the inside has some crazy materials. I don't know if you guys can see that. Maybe if I put my hand over that so it doesn't focus on my face. But yeah, the materials in here are crazy. It's like some weird suede nubuck mesh material. I don't even know how to describe it. I'm not going to talk too much about this. Don't want to waste your time. I want to get into, you know, how to make money off this stuff. But I just thought I'd show you this because it's a pretty cool, you know, piece, and this was also part of the package deal with the green lobsters. Got these packaged back up, but basically I got these and the green lobsters for $10.50 brand new. If you know what market is on those, that's a crazy steal. And basically how that happened is this guy had these in an 8.5 and the green lobsters in an 8, and he didn't know market, because basically, if you don't know, a bunch of SBs lately have jumped up in price. Like the purple lobsters jumped way up, green lobsters jumped way up. Let's see, panda pigeons jumped way up, and just some other stuff has jumped like crazy. And I'm sure he didn't know the green lobsters had jumped way up in price, and they were like $5.50, like you saw on the tag I showed you, and now they're like $9.90 on StockX. Let me pull it up real quick just to show you guys how much these go for. But yeah, they're way expensive now. Yeah, so on StockX right now they are $9.44, and that's the lowest ask. And yeah, they just jumped way up in price. There aren't many pairs in general in a size 8 in those. I want to say last time I checked there were like 4 on StockX. Okay, so there are a couple. There are 4 under $1,000, and then there are 2 for $2,048 and $3,000, which probably won't sell. So realistically, there are 4 pairs that could really sell, which is crazy. That's not very many. So he didn't know they would jump up in price like that, and he thought they were still like $5.50, whatever. But my dad saw in the Facebook group, and he knew market, and he was like, those jumped way up. He's like, that's not what they go for. And so he was able to snag both of these for $10.50. If I were to say, this is probably like $1,600, $1,700 worth of value, and I paid $10.50, which is insane. So I'll be able to make, you know, a good $600 probably, which is just crazy. And I paid resale for all this stuff. And since I was updated with the market, I didn't pay full resale prices, because that's how I make my money. Obviously, if you're gonna pay full resale prices, you're not gonna make much money. But I did not get these for retail. Like, these released a long time ago, both of these, and I was able to make a bunch of money off of these 2 pairs just because I was updated with the market, and there was a price jump with these, and he didn't know, and I was able to jump on that opportunity and make a bunch of money. And you guys can do that too. But if you keep an eye on market and things jump up without a lot of people knowing, you can for sure snag a few pairs of stuff for way under market. If you know what market is and people don't. So, another example of that is right here. Okay, so I have 2 more examples of literally the exact same thing, same exact concept. Basically, I was watching market, I found out that the Travis Scott 4s jumped up in price like a ton recently. These last couple days, they went from like $600-$700, I believe, all the way up to like $1,000, $1,100, especially in the smaller sizes, like 8.5. So basically what happened is yesterday I was at a sneaker store, and I went there and I saw they had a smaller size pair of Travis Scott 4s, and I knew they had jumped up in price. And I asked the guy how much they were, and he really didn't know. Long story short, he talked to his manager, boss guy, and he said $700. And these go for like $1,000, $1,100, kind of in that range, depending on how good of a price you can get. And so I got these brand new Travis Scott 4s, size 8.5. OG all, OG everything, brand new, dead stock, hang tag, whatever you want, SneakerCon authentic, for $700, and they go for $1,000 to $1,100 on StockX, and I got it for $700 at a sneaker store. Usually sneaker stores charge extra, whatever, their prices are usually higher than online, like at StockX or a GOAT or whatever, but I got these at a sneaker store for $700, like $300 to $400 under market. After fees and everything, I think I'm making like $150, $175, something like that on these. which is just crazy because literally all I did was walk into a sneaker store, ask the price, and bought them. I didn't have to camp out, didn't have to enter raffles, didn't have to set up a bot, like didn't have to do any of that stuff. I was just on top of market, and I went to a sneaker store, they hadn't changed their prices, and I got them for way under market. And it's simple as that. Like literally, I don't know how to describe it anymore, but yeah, I got brand new Travis Scott 4s, $700. Size 8.5, I already sold them. And if you think that's a crazy one-time thing, will never happen again, the same thing happened today. My dad walked into a sneaker store in Dallas. They had a pair of Travis Scott 4s, size 9.5, for $700 brand new. After tax, it's like $750. My dad was able to talk him down to $700, and I got a pair of 9.5 Travis Scott 4s, brand new, for $700. And right now on StockX, they are $1,033 is the lowest ask, and $881 is the highest bid. So that's instant profit. It's not like a crazy amount of profit, but it's instant profit, and it's like a free $50 to $100 depending on how high I sell. Because at that point, the thing is, there are a few like drawbacks, and one of them is the fees. If you are selling on like a middleman website like a StockX or Goat or whatever, and you are selling higher priced sneakers, the fees do get more. Like there are more fees, and you won't make as much profit as you probably think. If you sell locally, it won't be that bad. There won't be any fees if you sell locally, most likely. But if you sell on middleman websites like a StockX or Goat, which is usually the easiest place to sell, there are a lot of fees, as well as profit margins with the fees accounted for, and like tax after you're buying something, stuff like that. Your profit margins can shrink, and you may not be getting as good of a deal as you think you are. But the only other problem with this method is it is expensive. It's not cheap to buy all these shoes for resale prices. Realistically, if you don't have like loans from your parents, or you don't have a lot of money up front, it is kind of unrealistic to buy 7 pairs of $1,000 shoes. And this isn't the first time I've used this like idea and concept. I've done it with the Resell SBs when I went to Seattle. I found them for way under market at a store. I also got these right here, these UNC Off-Whites, for way under market from Stadium Goods actually. And yeah, a lot of you guys ask me how you guys can make money. This is a great way, super easy. You just have to be educated and know like how prices work. And that's about it. So I think that about wraps up the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, really appreciate it, and I'm out.